8th month 2020. Subject Tibetan, class 10. Good morning, my dear students, class 10. So from today our principal have slightly changed our routine. So Monday again we have to go to this class 10. I hope once a week we have 2 classes for class 10, okay? So Father Principal Father Francis have changed our routine slightly this week. So I hope you all are busy with your studies, because this year ends very fast without coming to school. So you have to write board exam, so don't waste your time. Over to your parents, eat healthy food, take the protocol of COVID-19 and do your studies well. Okay? So last time we were learning about chapter 13. Okay, chapter 3, lesson 13. So we have learned chapter 1 and chapter 2 in class 9. So chapter 3 in class 10. So whatever you have learned in class 9, so keep it in your mind. As I told you that time only, it goes till class 12. These same stories of the Dalai Lama. So be careful and don't lose your books and your notes. Okay, if you have any problem, I'm telling you every time that you have my number, so you can ask anytime. Whenever you are free, you just give me a call or you just send me a message, so I can help you. Because this time we are not being together, so when we are in class, so I can guide you how to write the board exam, what are the important things, how you have to write. So this time we are not getting chance. So if you have any problem, just send me a message. So I hope you are doing that project work. I have given you the project work. The topic was about Dalai Lama, so try to complete it fast. It is of 20 marks. Okay, the 80 marks you have to do your writing exam, 20 marks of your project, because it is very important for your board exam of 20 marks. If you get 19, 18, so you will easily pass in my subject. Okay, so let us do the continuation of last stories of Dalai Lama. I have started and I was in the middle of the story. Okay, so let us start. Our custom are as follows. Gyatso Pibigi Sada Delrinki Look Rinchen. Everybody have a monasteries. Every village have a monasteries. So they have their own rules. So you have to follow the rules of our monasteries. Even the farmers, even the villagers. Pendrik means the ministers, the leaders. Parla, Junor, Buljugi, Ke Chimbo years. The farmers and the officers of the government, they have to take tax. That is the rules of our custom. Very future power, Katse Yegan, Yom Misiba means. Pernan example, Mami Shigi, Chaje Chengo Shikjun Na Tela. Gomindans. If the soldiers, if the army do a very good work, they will get the promotion. The same to the farmers. If you do a good farming, so government will definitely help you. Teniki Migudu Dagde Lamsochi ways. These are the 2 differences in our custom. The farmers, they have to do their hard work, definitely government will help you. The armies, the government workers, if they do their good work, definitely they will get a promotion. That is the difference between the farmers and the government employees. So another side is what? The monastery's monk. They are not a government employees, even they are not farmers, but they are just a monk. So what they will get the benefit? Let us see. Semowe benricho goni rodangi mangzedang tuba yins. The promotion of the monks are like the promotion of the army. If the armies do some good work, as I told you before, definitely they will get a promotion. The same thing, if the monks obey the rules and if they are very good in their studies, definitely they will also get promotion. One day they will be a very good, great monk. So that is the way how they promote. 부두직 지속이 자를 강자 시히나야 공벌 휴속징. From one family, the one son should be the monk. That is our custom. 대이고니 파르세니 라니 시 야르게 도다라 라그미스. After that, it depends on their own sons that how to develop their knowledge. If the son who was sent to the monasteries, if he learned good knowledge, definitely he will be a very great person. But those who are staying as a lay people and going to school or going somewhere to get a knowledge, definitely they will be also a very good person. 대이거니 파세니 랑이 기신 라야게 당기 라그리스 라마 체가초 기 시즌 땅데 마초 차득 다부 인칭. Even if you are a monk, lama, if you have a good thinking, if you can help to the country, so the government will definitely send you to the government employees to help for the people and for the country. 두구초 텔제 미창 울부이난 개와. Most of the Tulgu, most of the Rinchen will get rebirth in a very poor family. In a very poor family. Most of the Tulgu, Rinchen will get reincarnation in a very poor family. Example, Perna, Tale Lama, Putin Chusunpa, Tabuins. Examples. Like the Dalai Lama, 13th reincarnation of 13th Dalai Lama. He was born in a very poor family. There then, 나다고 김성훈군이 용의 리강 최종이 니당 튜브로 주두바 race. As I was born in a very poor family, so I got a very good knowledge. So I was studying very hard. That's why I can help to the people and to my country. Although I am a very poor family background. Next paragraph. If I tell you my story, you don't believe me, because I was born in a very poor family. 대니 댕규 배나 전줄 자고식 중요가 뭔가 좀 말씀이 유미당 지장 짬이 나와서 주비도 배인 대니. That is the reason. Because of me, 13th Dalai Lama, I try to give preachings to all the people in this world, but slowly, I have lost my many monasteries and my country. Although I was born in a very poor family, I was the king of our country, but it was my bad luck there. I tried my best, but it changed in your luck. Gangana Koranchu Gung Gyugo Sukin Ki Darin Lamshipa Injins. I am one of a person who makes many rules in the monasteries, because I was the head, I was a Dalai Lama. Gajini Tsokyo Kyang Chinpoches. Most of the people tell me that it is a very typical rules to be followed. Gomba Kashela Chishin Sasachimbo Yekyang. Some of the place they have a very big land, but they have a very small monasteries. The monasteries have a very big land, but they cannot build a big monasteries. Why? Gajela Maza Georgia King Yubanam Mazungi gave up Yongpuches. But some place they have a very small land, but they have a very big monasteries. Konzo Yekani Debu Shukin Mongu Yongs. They ask me and they tell me the problems that they need land to build a monasteries, big monasteries. Gajini Mulki Tangjetings. Some give me money to buy a land for our monasteries. Re Suni Nai Du Lomi Babi Kegen Chimbo Linking Kyang Yus. I have a big responsibility for my country. I have to take care of many things. Resumi, Nai Durin, Vibaba, Kegin, Chibu, Linkin, Yang Yins. Children, Honjo, Beljo, Chowa, Dini, Yang Meiji. Some, they are very poor and they don't have many properties to spend on it. Mawani, Chobab, Shumla, Eliyoba race. Most of the people depend on the government for their life. Yunzen Hidar King, Potalai Zuegan, Shenda Zuegana, Shuki Du, Jamar, Nam Richeso, Nyeju teachings. Because of that reason, in the Potala, in the palace, in my palace, I have to give many things for the poor people. So that I have to give them like dew, wheat, rice, millet, chamar, tea, butter. I have to distribute to my people, those who depend on me, those who are very poor. Yonggu means these properties comes from Legin Choni, Sansam Sungyok Thans, those who protect our border. Shungi Katul Mili, Miri, Sungin Hasaminde, Tongsi Kagi, Korshavi, Gengu, Checheba Inns. The army, they protect our borders so that farmers can earn something, farmer can grow something. From that, they have to pay the tax to me. So with the help of the tax, I can distribute that to the poor people who depend on me. So that is why the farmers, they do very hard work to help the poor people in my village. If there is no farmer, from where I can get the butter, tea, wheat, millet. So they grow that and they give me half of them. So I keep it in the store. So whoever are very poor, and I used to give them the same thing. That's why we say that the farmers are the very good person to help to my country, not the government employees. Government employees, they take from me, but the farmers, they help me a lot. That is why those who are poor, they are very kind-minded. If they have a very kind-minded, that's why the Rinpoches and the Tulkus will get rebirth in a very poor family because they have a very kind mind to serve for the people and for our country. Babes. Ni Mangri Gorzenas. If I talk about my army, Nanzu, Mami Yekyang, Mangkumis, we have an army, but not that much more. We have a very less army. Legin Zoni, Sansan Sungyo Tang. The main responsibility of my army are to protect our land, protect our border. Shugi Gato Miri Miri Sungi Hazar Mindi Tongse Padi for Chavi Gongur Cheche Pain. Most of the people of my villages, they haven't visited my palace, Portal Plaza, they haven't come because they were quite busy with their field. And the armies were very busy protecting our borders, our country. When the army protects our country, the farmers can do some work, earn something from there, and pay me the tax. With the help of that, I can give to the very poor family, those who are in need of me. Plaza inam ko Jawa Sungdi is. And in Lhasa, we do such a work. Jego Irika, Na Pudani, Pension Doka, Langzuldu, Gukduru, Dignities. They protect our palace. And whenever I come out from the palace, they will be standing on the queue, waiting for me and getting blessing from me. Mami Ditu, Loguni, Yanzi Xaviers. The army have a very difficult life. Lo Ngapcho Samki, Kong Ngapcho Gyanaka, Zonyo, Junka, Kigu Gongmi, Magi, Manina, Terdudang, Tumba, Suchi, China Gigi, Gashi, Yunting Ringu, Lani. More than 50 years, they protect our land, they protect our country, and they have never been to Lhasa and they have never been to meet me to get the blessings. That's why the army have a very difficult life. Theyang, Chigel Luksu, Gansi Lepramato, Tabha Chiga. Urusudan, Kajiga, Ripin, Kajiga, Inji, Jeki Luxo, Lobjo Cheba, Inji Luxo de Dijo Junta, Pe Mami, Inji Luta, Dibur Cheba Reis. So, I sent my armies to get knowledge to go to Urusu and Ripin. In that place, I used to send them, and in English, to learn English, I sent them to get some knowledge from there. So, these days, most of our armies use the rules of English rules. The armies, they follow the English rules. Inji Gigin to Peni Childe, Mitwenji, Masinzam. So sometimes I call the people from foreigners to teach English to my armies. In the year 1941, Jigdong Bhutia Shijushe Jigpar, Mazegi Mingzigna, Indieto Beji Chegi Yujins. From the year 1941, from that year, the armies also can use to speak English, and they use the English words when they were in the war. Pekena, Mazegi Mingzik Teja Yevamares. Why they are using English words? Well, they are in the war because we, the Tibetan, don't have such a words which we can use during war, because we think that we are a very peaceful country and we are very peaceful people. That's why we don't have such a rush word or words that we can use during the war. Shenzina Lanta Ringo Sorbo Servatan Nagitu Konjuki Gyalgo Short Chains. Because when we go for a war, we have to go for a long distance. We, the Tibetan people, believe in our three principles of Buddhism. That is why we always believe there is a Ujok Sum, and we won't use such a words, rash words, which we can add to our war. Cheposo Yobares, this type is there. This type of difference is there in my country. Pimizo Shenki Tikam, Shekin Yogyang, Judina, Jide Gunring, Chimpa. So first, some people learn the English words. So slowly they talk to everyone. Pima so Tengi Tang Timbegi, Chuche, Chenja, Veji Chedugi, Tingen, Zongo, Mebes. But still today, we don't have such a properties, such a things which we can use for our war like others country. Because we don't use their weapons. Because we are a very peace person and we want to keep our country very peace. Chigyal Shengi Zam Rinchen Nanzu Yuluk Chembo Didabu Sungyong Chegyo Makung Sejungyang Yobameres. Okay, we don't have this type of weapons to use. Hengyang Mami Dinam Ningru Tulme Resangi means. But our armies are very brave and they believe that there is the three principles Kojokson will definitely protect us. They think that and they use their power with the help of Kojoksun. So again, England Dukdupa Mase Konzu Panzedan then Yobares. They have done their duties very nicely to protect our country. Till now, they were trying their best to get our country back and to make it a very peaceful country in this world. 9 December, Chigyal Miri, Pishun, Rohinzu, Plase Kormangu, Tiyu Duba Tei, Te Chui Nam. I think myself, those who are coming from outside country, they ask and they write many things about Lhasa. Logic now, Mudidu, Chebeli, Zego, Rita, Tujen Kagan, what they used to write? They used to ask me, what are the programs you do in this palace at Lhasa, and what are the festivals you celebrate according to your religions? Jorde Kaki, Tuge Tongwas. How do you send message to the people and what are the properties? How do you get the properties? They ask that. Gengyu Chobo Yebes, Linkor Dotsul, Yardu Chugar, Linga Kama Su, Shenda Mangwe, Tiyu, Dudang, Hela Donang, Yebazo, Teju, Tao Chegu Den. Ni Hasai na Mitzur Kietang or Mango Tigui Min. And they ask, what are the festivals? What are the things you do in your palace? How many times do you go for the picnic? How do you entertain your people? They ask all these things. And sometimes I tell to my people that don't tell everything correct to the foreigners, as they want to get the good knowledge and they want to make their country like our country, to make their peace. Nara Teju Nanti Kimi Dukang Tengi Tiwale Konzu Shitan Chewa Tiki Reis. But they don't come direct to me and ask all these things because they feel scared and it is not their work to ask everything about my country. Yardi ingar Jobani, Sami Gashi Chebegi, trolling Shigins. During summer, everyone feel very happy to go for the picnic. This is a very great thing that I am doing for my country. Ni zegui rigna joka mimamsu zodo tonam ngala chigi yobatans. When I go for the picnic, most of the people of my villages, of my country, take care of me very nicely. Hey, Nindeni, Mimamni, Tella, Dugu, Cheba Shigres. Why they are taking care of me? Because they want a blessing from me and they want to be like me. Perna, example, Potola, Chilugi, Samta, Nolindu, Lugar, Soktabu, Konzu, Nama Tongpa, Chede, Rezangi Nangni, Tangi Yus. In Potala is the place where I give preachings. In Norling is a place where we celebrate our culture. But during that time, if the people don't see me, they wait until and unless. So sometimes I look from the window and they will go after getting blessing from me. Pimizo Chishiki Zego Rikam Samso Temuirik Chegu Chorbo Cheba Chela Gauga Cheba Indis. The Tibetan people keep interest learning some knowledge of Buddhist and getting knowledge of our customs. That is the best thing which our people used to follow. Number culture was Nucho Pe Gemo Gongyo Te Ran Yimin Mishe Yang Gyundu Gemo Debi Tuka Mawashi Yongires Piminamni Gyundu Sudar Gagi Nandu Kenshi Yinyang Tuka Nyemba Samche Juna Mato Kure Temoba Gazum Hinamgyu Gyundu Yongires. The best thing which our people have is, if they are in a problem, they keep smiling. They talk gently with the people. They laugh. They make everyone enjoy. This is the best thing. My people follow the rules of my to make our country peace and make ourselves peaceful people. So this is the reason why my people always keep smiling on their face. Okay, today only this much. Tomorrow I'll go the next class. We'll take more. Till then, stay home safe, obey to your parents, eat healthy food, try to learn the stories. I am taking very short stories so that you can understand. Sometimes, not sometimes, every year in board, you will get the words to translate into English and translate into Tibetan. So if you know the story very clearly, you can translate into English very clearly. Okay, so I hope you all have watched that movie which I told you to watch. I have kept on that school, there were no desktop office. I hope everyone got that movies and watching that. If you watch that movie from top to bottom, so everything, every chapter it is there, it is included in that chapter. It's okay for class 9, class 10, class 11 and class 12.